Then left and was like, I'm done with this shit.
Because I added him against his will.
Oh.
Because despite the fact that he said that he specifically left because he was done with my shit, he stayed friends with me, and then messaged me directly afterwards to prove he was right. Because that's what it really was. Is he just wanted to be right, and he
Oh
couldn't
wait,
prove
I'm
that he
not
was.
friends with you on Discord. I need to be friends with you on Discord.
Wait, you're not?
What? No. Because you hated me for so long.
Yeah, but I could have sworn I still accepted your friend request.
True, but I don't know, it was like some
To be
bullshit like
fair,
that.
I was very cautious about talking to Poppy at first too. Who is, but because she was like in the same
But
boat that you.
Clegg said he'll come VC, so we go get Clegg in VC.
Hello. Oh, yep, Sarah has muted herself.
Wait, no, that's Clegg.
Hello.
Oh, that's Clegg.
Hey, Clegg.
DX Coon, I don't really want to talk to Sarah anymore. She's just
What?
like, she doesn't
Why?
respect my lines, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, she don't do that shit no more, bro.
No, she very
She,
much doesn't respect anybody's lines. In fact, she thinks
yeah,
boundaries
but
are
she
ridiculous.
don't post score no more. She said she would stop and don't do that shit no more.
That's because literally
See,
everybody asked her to stop.
I'd like it if I could believe that, but I can't buy it, you know, because she's broken her word on that too many times.
We gotta see though. We gotta see though. It's like Volkov, understandable that you wouldn't want to talk to Volkov because every time he joins VC and you're here, his only question to you is, "Have you killed yourself?" Yeah,
Or making the demand that you kill yourself.
it's true.
Which that's an understandable reason to not want to hang out with somebody. I admit that. That's very understandable.
True.
Like conservation initiative. However, that
All
being
right,
said, Clegg.
excuse me for a moment. I am going to get
Oh,
some water.
okay.
Like, do you still play D&D?
No, he's going to get water. We have to wait for him before we can make fun of him some more. We're not really making fun of you, Clegg. That's just my way of saying no, we're talking to you.
I
Because
love Clegg.
and I have to admit sometimes it's hard to not make fun of you, which I try, but I hang out with these bullies all day long, and they make fun of me the same amount. So I'm trying to extend the branch of
I
friendship when I'm
never
making
make
fun of
fun
you.
of you. I
Oh,
only made fun of you and you made fun of me.
well, I mean, yeah. I think that when you were younger, you were actually worse than Poppy was. But
What? When I was younger, that I was so chill.
no, you weren't. You had no fucking chill whatsoever.
Well, I had no chill, but I wasn't like, I don't know, I think I wasn't mean to you. I was just very,
Well, no,
very,
see,
very
like I said,
persistent.
but that's not what my problem was. My problem was that you two were being sluts, and
True.
so Poppy is kind of better now, but she's also worse because she's way fucking meaner. Like I said, the worst thing that any person has ever said to me was said by her.
What did she say, bro?
Lol. There's no possible way that any living creature could possibly love you.
I had that said to me by my ex many times.
Yeah, and see, this is just me saying, "Hey, I think this girl might be flirting with me," and her response is that no living creature could possibly love you, and I'm like, "Ouch." Jesus fucking Christ. And like she has since then apologized for it, but she won't apologize for calling that girl fat because she won't even acknowledge that she did it, even though I can take
Well, maybe she
screenshots to prove.
likes you though.
That's what Clegg
Maybe
says.
that's why she's like that.
That's what Clegg says too, but like life isn't an anime. I know you guys
Well,
both have.
no, I'm telling you for real because I do the same shit. Like I would like to believe that in my brain works more like a woman's. Maybe I'm wrong,
Well,
but it
you
seems
are
like it
both
does.
British, so I mean maybe. And she,
So
like I said, she's been. I'm just enjoying the fact that she's being nicer to me lately. But
so
she just spent her entire last date complaining to me about how horrible her date was.
nah, there's no way she don't like you, bro. Like she's maybe like weird about it and a bitch about it, but maybe she's because you said she's like me, and if she's like me, that's exactly how I act when I'm liking someone.
Well, if she does, I'm just gonna ignore it because last time I had suspicions of that and I confronted her about it, she got really super weird, got really defensive, and like we both landed on the same conclusion that even if it was true, there's this huge distance that makes it not even worth considering. And again, she thinks I'm too old. Like most girls that act well, she wasn't as
You're
much
only
of a
like 30.
yeah, yeah, but I mean, and again, she thought I was like 40 at the time. But like, hello?
What? You don't remember?
Yep. But like I said, I'm just enjoying her actually being nicer to me now. I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna tell her how suspicious her behavior has been or anything like that. I'm just gonna be like, okay, cool. I have a friend that I can confide in again, and
You always have friends you can confide in. You can confide in me.
it's mostly Sarah that talks back. But like,
I
again,
don't talk back because I don't have fucking time to sit typing. Typing is so boring. I like to listen.
yeah. Ugh. But again, like I said, I think the best course of action is just to ignore the red flags because that's the advice that my IRL friend gave me. Because his other thing is like, I mean, even if she did, do you really want to be in a relationship with a woman who bullies you all the time?
It's not bullying though, it's playful.
It's not bullying.
It is, it's playful. It's so playful. I do the same. Like I was talking to someone just the other day and they were fucking talking shit to me and like, oh, you always talk like this the same, you're so unstable. And I was like, I'm just being playful. Everyone
No,
does
it
it. I
sounds
wish
like
you
you were
could do
talking to fuck the
it.
police.
Talking to who?
Fuck the police? Powell.
Oh,
Oh, damn. I cannot find my stupid headphones. Oh, there they
Clegg.
are. Of course, I find them right after I took like 5 minutes looking for them.
Clegg. Do you have alcohol in your house?
Is your internet better yet? Can I play Switch games with you?
No, he's plugging his headphones in, bro.
Uh,
God, I love vodka. I love the 2016 vibes. It really takes me back, except I wasn't drinking back then. I'm telling you though, like,
oh,
oh, this
you just left.
is
You're telling me
mess.
though, what?
But I'm fucking telling you though, like, unironically, as much as everyone hates Coco and hates all these people, I don't know. I would give anything to go back to those times and get these people back. Because it's like, it's the same with Clegg, you know? Seeing them be retarded, it's like
Yeah, no,
so fun.
Coco was a lot easy, a lot easier to deal with before he got ego. Like before
Well,
post Rixor, Coco was cool, but like
like if Coco had Steam, well, he probably does have Steam. If Coco uses Steam, I would literally add the guy on Steam. I'd be like,
I have him
hey,
blocked on
how's it go?
Steam. Like
You shoot me a
and the
Steam
weirdest thing
fucking
is
link.
like I'm still friends with Rixor, but I feel like she's the one who drove Coco insane because I have multiple people telling me that he has confessed to them that he's in love with Rixor, but like she
God,
No,
they have the weirdest relationship.
they're
Like,
both in love. Like I don't know if I told you this before, Charlie. You know that I fucking talking to Rixel the fucking first few times I met her. I said you remind me of a woman version of Coco. She went, "Thank you, that's a compliment."
yeah, see, the
oh my God.
last time I talked to her about Coco, her exact words were, "Fuck that fucking piece of shit. I'm never fucking talking to him again." So
But
I
What?
haven't touched it.
I have Rixor as a friend on Discord. I just never DM her because I don't know what to say.
No, yeah, I don't know. It's such a weird situation.
Well,
I
see,
could pour at her. Should
since
I pour at her?
she shares my name, so I feel like I have to correct her when she's doing something stupid, and she has been like, for instance, when she kept on telling me that I can't go to the gym because there's young girls there and that makes me a pedophile, and then immediately hopped on
What?
Wizards
Nah,
101.
she did not say that. I got a
Yes, she
She
pause.
fucking
said
did.
that?
Yes, she fucking did. She said me going to the gym past the age of 30 is pedophilia.
That's
Dwayne the
fucking
Rock
dumb.
Johnson is a fucking pedophile, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I
But
guess so.
I got her
Ugh.
to I got her to not betray her own logic because right after she said it, she hopped on Wizards 101 and I'm like, "Oh, look, you playing a kids game, you fucking pedophile." And so
Fucking got her. Yeah, that's pretty
and
Yo, she
so
played
after
hypocritical.
about
Overwatch on a
20
Call of
minutes of me
Duty.
telling her she's a pedophile for playing a child's game, she says, "Fine, I'll stop playing it." And I'm like, "That's not the point I was trying to make, but okay."
Yeah, that's not the point you were trying to make at all.
When I said to
Damn.
her, pause at you, I said, pause at you. Nah, the last time I talked to her, though, I was on so many fucking drugs and I was so fucked up and I couldn't sleep. So she helped me sleep. And then, while in a fucking drug crazed
Well, see,
insaneness, I was like, oh, I think I fell in love with you. I think I really
Oh
scared her.
no.
well, see that brings me up to my point. Like when I first met her, she was the only person in chat, and she was super duper friendly with me to the point where I felt like I had to be cautious with her because she had just explained she was only 16. And then Dante joins the chat, and she immediately starts trashing on me.
What?
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah.
I don't know, she's just so.
It
I
seems
don't
like
like
she
things
is.
like that make me believe that she's not really a lesbian. She's just
But
like
I'm pretty sure Dante's just gay, though.
no, I'm pretty sure Dante's gay too, but that's not the point I was trying to make. Like,
But yeah, I was just saying, you're chill, though. Dante's gay.
No, I think you're right. I don't think she's actually really a lesbian. I think she's like super bisexual and
I think she's
just.
been caught up with the identity
Like,
politics.
Clegg, do you even talk to Coco Chan anymore?
Nah, I haven't talked to Coco in forever. I feel like
Do you even
I
have
don't
him on
really want.
Discord?
I don't know if I have him on Discord anymore, but I don't really want to
Mis-
talk to him anymore. I don't feel like he'd be a good influence, so I feel
Why?
like I should
Why
just leave him
doesn't
alone.
anyone like to? Because it's like looking at a fucking retard at the zoo. I don't know why no one wants it or likes it.
Mr. Sloth is still friends with him, but again, Mr. Sloth
I'm not
doesn't really
friends with
like.
Mr. Sloth though. I want to see how Coco is in 2K23, bro. I want to do an
2K20.
investigation. Well, it's actually more like 2024, basically.
But
No, look, listen, I feel like Coco was in college too long. He's like a doctor now. Like he's just gonna be a politically correct retard anyway. It's like I don't care. I
No,
don't
he's
want to talk to him.
not.
no,
He's
he's
not.
not.
He doesn't
He's
act
like
like that.
he's like Prostera. He claims he's protecting children when really he's a pedophile.
He's just
Oh,
like the super rich. Also, you know what's even funnier?
Well, isn't he a super rich though? Didn't he become like a doctor or something?
Well,
So
yeah.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what's fucking super funny about his ego? You know, he felt the need when he was buying a car to just screen sharing, like, oh, I was thinking about buying this car. I didn't know. And I was fucking on so many drugs. I was like, wait, what? 70K, bro?
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
insane.
god.
And then he was talking. He was like, oh, yeah, I have a girlfriend now. I have this, I have that. Life's great, man. Life's
Maybe he
great.
has calmed down since he's got a real girlfriend and he's stopped
Well, no, that
grooming
was
women
years
online.
ago. That was years ago.
Oh,
That was when I was like 17, 16.
well, yeah, I was after I stopped talking to him, but it still would have been like,
Why
I don't
did
know.
you
I
start
again,
talking to
I
him?
used to be friends with Coco, but I couldn't deal with his manipulative groomer bullshit. Like,
Well, he wasn't grooming you or manipulative. It's
no,
like,
no, he wasn't. He was just like see me in chat with people, and then just because they were female, he would kick me out of chat and then join chat and then block me from chat.
Oh. So he's like a Twitch mod, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
okay, that's not something Clegg would ever do. Never mind. I was going to say, what? It's like Clegg. We're friends with Clegg, even though he has some
Clegg doesn't
questionable.
abuse his powers as an admin to make it so he's the only male in the room.
Oh
True,
yeah, I really just
Clegg
I'll talk
lets
to
you
anybody. I
meet
don't care.
his females. Clegg, do you still play Fortnite?
What are you, 8?
I have not
What?
played I have not played Fortnite in probably a few months now. I feel like their monetization scheme just got
Well,
too
they have
ridiculous.
OG Fortnite now. Maybe we should play Fortnite. Maybe we should all play Fortnite together.
I will say that I am tempted, yes. But at the same time,
I do have Fortnite now, but that's because Epic Games gave it away for free.
It's a free game since it came out. What do you
yeah,
mean?
it's always been technically free.
Oh, well, also Fortnite gives you the big gay and
I
like
mean, like I, I've had a
So,
lot of
Clegg,
fun with
how's your
Fortnite,
life
but
going now, though? Give me updates. What happened since the last time I talked to you?
I'm just saying like Clegg made me say that Pokemon is turning him gay, but I believe that it was the fact that he played Fortnite first and then Pokemon just made a male cat girl.
Like,
oh my
what's
god.
been
Anyway,
happening in your life, Clegg?
not a lot. I worked a job for a while and it fucking sucked. And
What job did you work? Because I remember you worked at, I don't remember where, but I remember they were playing the same music every day and you were getting so tilted about it.
oh god, that was terrible. Yeah, look, I went more recently and I worked at Chipotle. It
Oh,
was even worse. It was even worse.
Wait, tell the story. Did the
Just make
CIA send weird customers?
um no, it wasn't like before where the CIA sent in weird customers. It was more like uh it was more like Chipotle is just a magnet for weird customers. Like people who eat at Chipotle are fucking freaks.
I tell you
So
what you would might enjoy. Work at an Amazon factory. Most of them need a lot of work. It's above minimum wage. It's pretty good.
I hear that they do not treat their workers well, so I feel like I wouldn't really
You
most
could
likely want to
try
do
it
that.
because it's place by place basis. At least where I am, one of my friends works at an Amazon factory. He says it's actually chill. He doesn't have to fucking piss in bottles. You don't get him fucking disciplined for anything he does wrong. It's pretty good. But this
Next
isn't.
thing, yeah, next thing I'm looking at is a nearby Starbucks.
Or I tell you
That I've
what, Clegg, because actually this is a better
you know what you
idea.
should do, Clegg? You should tell a therapist about what you told me about Pokemon, and they will give you some sort of medication and put you on
Clegg, are
disability.
you even on any medication?
no, I don't take.
Rixel said hi.
Oh, did did you send her a message first?
Well, no, yeah, I did. I said pause at you. She said hi. I said, how are you?
Oh,
How's your life going nowadays?
that's interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
she's usually
anyway,
up to talk to anybody. Like that's what I'm talking about. She's not the female version of at least with me in private. She's not the female version of Coco because her attitude towards me and Coco's attitude towards me since they met each other are so
She
vastly
set us
different.
offline, though. I gotta convince. Well, she probably won't join if Clegg's here, no? If she was even
Maybe,
at her PC.
maybe
But
I
she's
don't
not
know.
at her PC. I can tell that because she sent hi with a capital H, which means that her phone is.
Well, either
Well,
that
no,
or
because
she's a grammar Nazi. No,
she
because
is.
yeah, so she probably intentionally, purposely capitalized the I or the H. Sorry, not the I. Let's see. No, she didn't, because when I was talking to her earlier, she didn't capitalize anything.
oh brother, and who cares?
Who cares? Ah,
Who cares? I care because we might be able to get breaks for in VC and make it more 2016-esque, you know? Might not have Coco, might
see,
not have Blank. Do I still
women
have Blank on
are, but you
Snapchat?
misunderstand. Women are only based if they talk to Clegg.
What are you talking about, bro?
The fact that you think that Poppy is based, even though she's a little. I mean, to be fair, I've been talking to her for years and so I still view her as a young girl who's still lusting after gay anime boys, which is cringe as fuck. But like, you think she's based all the time just because she's a rude
Dude,
bitch?
you're no, look, you're going off the old me. I realize now she's pretty much just a rude bitch. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think she's just crazy based anymore. I've grown up, dude. I don't think in the immature way I used to think in.
Oh, then what's wrong with Rixor joining us?
I don't mind if she joins. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'll talk to her, but I just like I don't know. I don't feel like uh, I don't feel like I'm obsessed with talking to her or anything. I just think she's. I mean, I have a pretty just neutral opinion of her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I feel like it's up to me as an older Charlie to save her from her Coco fetish, which has already been done, so I talk to her a lot less now. But I still talk to her.
So she's like not obsessed with Coco anymore.
Again, I don't know if they've patched things up. Like I said, last time I talked to her about Coco, her exact words were, "Fuck that fucking piece of shit. I'm never fucking talking to him again." And I was so surprised that I fucking remembered it.
You
Well,
remember a lot of
okay.
things.
Well,
You're,
so see, that tells me like I don't know. They had some kind of falling out, right?
Well, that's
But
because like
I feel like
Coco has been telling everybody how much he's in love with her and stuff all the time. And like he won't accept that she's a lesbian, which I know it's not really true, but like you're not going to get anywhere not accepting that she's a lesbian.
yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Like you have to play along with it even though you kind of know it isn't really true.
Yeah, and so like she's also probably most recently her girlfriend probably talked her out mostly. It's probably mostly the work of her girlfriend. But she's got a girlfriend now.
Oh god. Yeah, she's being manipulated by some fake ass girlfriend. Oh boy, here we go again.
Well, I mean, it's better than being manipulated by Coco. I guess neither of you agree.
what? Better than being manipulated? Well, the thing is, I don't think she was manipulated by Coco. I don't think Coco. I don't know actually.
You're
Because
right.
everyone
And
says that
Coco was
he was
like
manipulated.
I've said multiple things that indicate that Coco was being manipulated by her. Like I said, he used to be cool. He met her. He became obsessed. He became overprotective of her and every other girl after that, to the point where
That's
he was,
true. Even for me, it would be like fucking weird with this guy.
yeah. So like she ruined Coco, but at the same time, Coco is the one who chose to become an asshole, and he chose to push everybody away in an attempt to try to seduce a lesbian. And now we're all better friends with the lesbian he tried to seduce than him.
What a weird situation.
It is. It is such a weird situation.
Yep.
But
And
again,
that's why I just
I I I mean, when I accidentally found myself with lesbians, I wasn't constantly telling them that they were straight and that they should love me or whatever. I was constantly telling them that it sucks that they're lesbians because they're the only two girls that I'm interested in. And like,
so so
and
Coco was saying she was. Never mind, I don't care. Go ahead.
yeah, it I don't know. I don't know what his no, what Coco was saying is that she's a loser, she's a piece of shit, and she needs to learn to keep her mouth shut. And then she's like, "Oh, you're right. Thank you, Coco. I'm so sorry." And so,
I
like,
mean,
and
Oh,
all of her respect for him was based on the fact that he was becoming a doctor, even though he was only becoming a doctor for the purpose of money. But I saw him being nothing but vicious and toxic towards her, and her being nothing but polite and apologetic towards him and everybody else. So I don't know how you guys get the opinion that she's the female Coco.
I got that. Well, it was when I first talked to her. It was just because it's one of those things where like with Coco, at least he would use big words, but d- don't know if you knew what they meant, and I think that was just because you watched Destiny. I don't know if you know who Destiny is. It's like with
yeah,
Clegg.
Destiny.
I remember Clegg
Destiny
had
was a
an argument
pretty.
with Coco, and Coco was like, "Clegg, you're strong manning, so much." Because like, do you even know what that means? And
Oh God, yeah, I remember that now.
Clegg,
Yeah, you're right.
Clegg, I believe, has more of a know what strawmanning is because he has a fucking degree in English communications. So
You're right.
I don't think that Clegg's the one to argue with about strawmanning.
I didn't realize Clegg
Oh
had
yeah,
any
that's
sort of
true. I
degree.
definitely did indeed take classes specifically about that kind of stuff. Yep, that's true.
I see, Clegg, you do have more accomplishments than I realize. And just the other day, Sarah and Vocath were asking me why I'm still your friend.
Well, the thing is, being Clegg's friend, it's like, why wouldn't you?
Well,
I mean, I give good advice. What can I say?
well, my main reason is you're probably one of the nicest people that I've met, and I need nice people in my life. Uh,
My reason is, I don't know. It's like I said, it's the same with you. I don't like because I don't know. I think maybe it's a BPD thing. Having borderline personality disorder makes it weird, definitely. But it's like I can't explain it. You're just different, and I like different.
Hmm.
yeah, I mean,
I will definitely take that as a compliment. Thank you.
I appreciate that you were willing to accept me into your Nintendo family.
Well, if I had a Nintendo Switch, I would. Wait, how much is a Nintendo Switch? I gotta look. Maybe I can buy one, or maybe I can play Nintendo games with you.
I mean, yeah, Clegg, is your internet getting any better lately, or are you still mobile hotspotting it?
A
um.
Nintendo Switch is only £247.
So basically, my internet seems to work fine for some things, but not so great for other things. It's not very reliable for gaming right now, I feel, which sucks.
Yeah, I
Why
know
don't
that
you
we can
just
play
buy?
Pokemon together, but we can't play on the
So you know
old
you
school
can just
Nintendo.
buy internet, and I think you can haggle them down. Like you want to know a funny story about my internet? Get like you know my internet is like super fast, probably the fastest of any of the people we talk to, right? You want to know how much I
Okay,
pay
you
for
have
my
fast.
internet? How much do you think I pay?
20 pounds.
They give me £20 every month I use the internet. It's the other way around. They give
What
me
in the
20
fuck?
They give me £20 of credit every time I use my internet because my brother is such a good haggler. He got like a £50 off deal, and then they said the price was going to be this, and then they said they were gonna, or he got like I think £40 off, and then they were like saying the price would be this. He was like, no, that's far too expensive. So they're like, oh, we'll take it down to 40 then, but he still has the, or take it down to 20 then or something, but he still has the £40 credit. So when it takes the £40 credit off, it adds £20 or around their credit to our account with our internet. And I think anyone can do that.
I don't think I have the haggle skills to pull that off.
It's not.
Yeah, me
No,
neither.
because they're paid. This is the thing you have to understand about a lot of companies. This is the main thing. Same with Amazon, same with anything. It's like my keyboard, I paid nothing for, and yeah, I have my keyboard. The reason I have that is
Really?
because I understand that on Amazon, on many of these big companies, the people I'm talking to, they're one, not paid enough, and two, their job is to keep you invested, keep you as a customer. It's like if you threaten to disconnect from AT&T, AT&T ain't going to say, yeah, just do it. They will be like, okay, I'll forward you to this and that. And then the
Close,
manager will come on, the supposed manager, and they'll go, oh, we just found this deal for you. We can give you this.
the
And you
closest
can
I
get it
got to
way
that
cheaper.
is when I got somebody fired at T-Mobile because one person told me that I had been to reward me for 6 years of service. They were going to give me a free watch, right? And call back at this
Yeah.
certain number. And when I did, they told me, "Oh no, we're not giving away any promotion like that." And so I got pissed, and I had a whole 3 months of back and forth bullshit with T-Mobile that was
Yeah.
just stressing me out. And then at the end of it, they gave me my free watch that they were because they found out what it was for, and then they
Wait,
fired
what
the
watch
person that
did they
told
give
me that I
you?
wasn't really getting a free watch, and they told me that
What
they fired
watch?
that person. A
Was it
watch
like,
that I don't even use anymore, but it's free. But
you have
Right. I mean,
pictures
if they
of the watch,
promise,
or is
if
the
they
watch
make a
close
promise, they need to
by?
follow through on it. Obviously.
yeah,
Also, there's Verizon. Right now, if you apply with Verizon Connect, they give you a free Xbox One S. I saw that on Mr. Beast's
Whoa.
channel.
I
So
need
maybe
to
you should do
repair my
that.
watch.
Because
I may
Verizon
have to
can be
look
as
into that.
cheap
Yeah.
as $35 a month. It's like, uh, I'm not a citizen of the US, so maybe it's different for me. Let me see if I can find that I was
Right, but
paying.
Verizon has a habit of like increasing the price of things, and like I know that I'm paying $90 a
Well,
month for
all
my phone bill
companies
anyway.
do that, but when they do that, you gotta phone them. You gotta tell them,
Yeah,
no,
I
this
know.
isn't what I'll deal with.
Okay, but I'm getting unlimited
Yeah. Yeah.
everything, and it's actually unlimited everything instead of just pretending to be unlimited for only $90 a month, which
But
I
here they have
understand.
apparently a 5-year price guarantee.
Yeah, I just don't want to move.
But see, look, get a $200 Amazon gift card on us, Amazon Echo on us, or an Xbox Series S on us. I don't know how any of this shit works, but you see, they have all of this shit you can get on them. She's like, why
Wow. How
wouldn't you?
cool.
See, if I review
Nice.
details, maybe we can look more into it. Offer only valid for the 11th to the 27th. Must install or activate as redeemed within
Wait,
60
so
days thereafter, and no later by whichever is charged with the value
okay,
if
but
eligible service account.
there's a
So you only
problem.
have to have them for 180 days, and they can't charge you back on it.
Okay, but there's a problem you're not
Nice.
looking into. I don't have a place to put it yet.
Well, then you could get the $200 Amazon gift card which they
Okay,
email you.
the other I'm still in the hospital. I think you're not realizing. I
Well,
don't.
yeah, but at least for Clegg could maybe do it.
Yeah, Clegg could do it.
I'm just saying it's some shit that I saw. I just thought I'd tell you. Because obviously,
All right,
I can't
thanks.
get it.
Yeah.
I want other people to get it if they can. Why wouldn't I want Clegg to have $200? Or you?
Yeah, I may end up looking into that. I'll see
And
what
the other
they have to
deal
offer.
is such a scam. Having Amazon Echo on us, who would use that deal? And Amazon Echo is so cheap, and all it does is listen on you.
You practically can't give away an Amazon Echo. Yeah, I mean they're fucking cheap.
Like I have an Alexa, but I never have. Yeah, a fucking Amazon Echo is £20. £20.
Yeah, no one really wants it because it doesn't really work all that well, and it also spies on you. So it's like,
Well, all the
it's like a
smart
booby
houses
gift.
spy on you.
So
wait, do I have like
Alexa spies on you, and
yeah.
so does Siri. I think the only one that
So
does
does
spy
Siri,
on you is Cortana, but Cortana doesn't fucking work.
Cortana probably spies on people too.
She doesn't even fucking understand me. Like, I have her on my laptop, and she just doesn't understand a single fucking word that's coming out of my fucking mouth.
I mean, yeah, just type, right? I mean, type instead.
Yeah, but at that point, I might as well be using the search bar.
Right, just use the search bar. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't feel. Yeah, these AI assistant things, they don't work well. They don't respect your privacy. They're just bad.
Yeah. And Spotify, I know is spying on me because when I had a roommate in here who was constantly blasting Mexican music all the fucking time, way too fucking loud, Spotify would start giving me Spanish advertisements that I didn't understand, like targeted at him and shit.
Oh, look at this though. This is my PC now.
Oh, bruh.
What do you think of my
dude, that
PC,
sucks.
Clegg?
Okay, so like, when are they gonna let you out of the hospital though? Have they said like anything about that?
The last time I heard it was sometime today, and they don't plan on letting me leave until after my colonoscopy is reversed, regardless of when my wound is being done. But tomorrow, I think tomorrow, they are planning on putting my wound on a keratin graft because it's at the last stages of healing. But again, they just told me today that they would rather not dismiss me until my colonostomy is reversed and fully healed as well.
What do you mean reverse?
So I'm shitting out of my ass again instead of a bag on my stomach.
Wait, they can do that?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know they could actually do that.
Yeah, like they weren't able to do it effectively very well in the 60s. So if I was a little older, then I would be stuck with this for my life.
They can do that to you, but they can't, like, because this is the thing with trans people. They have the fucking, reverse transition is so bad, you have to live like this forever. They can reverse that shit, but they can't reverse a transplant surgery if they regret it. Really?
That's because that's a lot more complicated.
Oh.
Like,
you do not want to just you generally just do not want to be
turning your penis inside out is a lot more complicated than just snipping and sewing your organs back together.
Yeah, I don't know how any of that shit works because I haven't been under any of that shit. I probably won't though, personally, because I just think the issue is that the tech isn't good enough. So if you don't have like a really good doctor, it might look bad.
They have a way to turn you genetically into a woman. They just have no guarantee that will actually reverse your penis.
Oh my god, man! I say do not fuck with any of it. Seriously.
You can use CRISPR to give yourself 2 X chromosomes.
Right now? How expensive? Where? When?
Well,
how?
they're not doing it because they have no idea what it would do. They just can do it.
I will fucking volunteer.
I will volunteer.
If I turn it, If I turn into the Incredible Hulk, then GG. But I would volunteer for that. But also maybe
They
it would
haven't
CRISPR.
even
train
tested it on rats because they don't want to know exactly how dangerous just like altering that many genes would be. Like they are the you know what the point of tech, like they understand enough about
Who
CRISPR to
is
know that it would
Exoticer?
take no matter what you did, that they don't know if you would survive. The only thing they have tested so far is changing eye and hair color with CRISPR, and it has
Who is
worked on the rat.
Exoticer?
So what?
I said, who is Exoticer? Because I was asking Rixo if she talked to anyone from your group. She's like, only really Exoticer.
Anyway, I feel like CRISPR.
CRISPR is dangerously effective, is what the science community feels about it.
Is that right? Okay.
It's
Yeah, I feel like
dangerous.
CRISPR is not a good thing to mess with, really, and I don't think
It's
anyone
yeah,
can
no, it's
really
far
get
too it's
CRISPR.
far too powerful for what little we know about it.
I think people can't really get CRISPR anyway unless they are like a top level government official.
No,
So
you can just order it on the internet. I've already looked into it because I want to do my own testing stuff without any. You can just get a blank CRISPR, and then all you need. But the
Nah,
CRISPR is the cheap
apparently,
part. The CRISPR is the cheap part. It's getting the genes that you want to put into it that's expensive. Because CRISPR is just $20, but the gene to produce chlorophyll is 800.
oh my god. Mm.
Yeah. So like if I was like if I was rich, I would already be a plant person, even if I or dead because I have chlorophyll in my veins. But I would test it on rats first because again, the lab rats are also only $20 per rat.
Uh-huh.
But again, the lab rats only live for a week, so I would have to buy multiple rats to, and then that would also be like another $800 every time I wanted to buy the chlorophyll gene, and it was just it's that the expensive part is the genes that you put into CRISPR, not CRISPR itself, or at least that's what it was when it was first introduced. Because I looked into it when it was first introduced, and it was like anybody with money could get CRISPR.
Yeah. Mm.
bruh, Coco caught sexting a little girl.
Oh my fucking god, is that why she freaked out so badly?
Yeah.
I mean, got him. Finally. They finally got him.
Huh?
He's 27 now. What?
Yeah,
He's
see,
as old as Clegg.
that's what Sarah was trying to tell us. Is that he was nowhere near as young as he was claiming he was, which is another red flag.
What are you saying that he was lying when we were talking to him in the past?
Yeah, like when he said he was 16 like the rest of you,
Oh. Okay.
when he was really a
Well,
college student at that time.
didn't he always say he was a college student? I thought he was
Yeah, but
pretty
he was
open about being a college student.
no, because
No, he wasn't.
he wasn't. He said he didn't join college until we all thought he was 22 when he was really 26 at the time. I thought he had only recently joined college, but according to Sarah, who had multiple conversations about his true identity, he was apparently in college before he even met any of us.
Oh, is that so? Hmm.
Yeah. So he very much is like Protesta or whatever. Shuna Ahead just recently did a whole expose on a pedophile network that was claiming to be a child protective service. that was tax exempt, and she made the joke. She's like, "So what you're saying is it's a tax exempt pedophile club, like a church."
That's just called a government.
Yeah, yeah, she makes those jokes too. I've been watching a lot of Shoe on Head lately because everything else I watched ran out of content. Because JonTron doesn't upload every fucking week anymore, so I have to
Oh,
watch.
JonTron?
So I have to fucking watch Shoe on Head because she's the only person that uploads at least once a month. It's just Shoe on Head and Angry Video Game Nerd, and Angry Video Game Nerd doesn't even upload once a month anymore.
I mean, look, if people try to put out too much content, it jumps the shark and it gets boring.
Yeah,
So
I'm very glad to see your favorite Martian back. Like he got the rights to his band back, and like he's not on
no,
Equals
really?
3 anymore, but he's making music again, which is something that I specifically asked for multiple times on his music videos when it was titled "This project has been retired," but they were still making money off of it, and then like after me and like lots and lots of people asked for it to be transferred back to him over the course of years. It finally was free of charge. He just got it all back as a gift. I mean, it's all his shit anyway, but like he got it all back as a gift. And he was so happy that he started making music again right away.
That's crazy though.
No, that's actually really
Oh,
awesome. Wow.
wait, how old are you, Clegg?
And I don't even fucking remember.
That's what my friend Ingram says.
Okay,
So,
but how old were you last time you checked? You're
I
not
don't know.
older than Mudkips, I know.
No, I'm
So you're like
33.
Oh, I'm not.
you're
I
like 27 or 26.
I think he's like maybe 29.
I don't think he's that old because me and Sarah found out how old he was.
Well,
I
I
think
mean,
he
I
was
know
like,
he used to lie about his age a lot, or at least be misled, be wrong about it. But I know when I was 27, he also claimed to be 27, but it was like after I had already revealed that I was 27. So, like, Clegg is very protective about his personal deets, which I'm not, since we're streaming,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not going to
have to be,
force him.
unfortunately.
you're not the best at being productive, let me tell you. Me and Sarah managed to get your fucking number and all that shit, bro.
Well, in any event, what were we? Oh yeah, your favorite Martian. So he got the rights to his stuff back, huh?
Yeah,
That's,
he's still not the host of Equals 3 because they still own all of that. But like
yeah.
he's
So
making Martian videos again.
well, that's actually really cool. I should probably check that out sometime. That's nice to hear. But you know what I've done is I've just basically mostly stopped looking at YouTube. I don't feel like it's most of the content on there just isn't even really worth watching.
Yeah, Fuck the Police has a problem with literally everything that I watch because it's all government plants, apparently. Every single thing I watch is a government plant, according to Fuck the Police. Including Shoe on Head, by the way.
She probably is, to be honest. Like she just espouses socially acceptable viewpoints, which is, you know, essentially the same thing as being a government plant, you know?
Um, no, I've read the comments. I don't think anything she says is socially acceptable. People rage at her a lot for her opinions.
But Clegg, do you have alcohol in your house?
Uh Generally I have like a bottle or two around just because.
Of what?
I
Probably
usually
some
have like
fancy shit.
I
One
usually
bottle
have
of
like
what?
one bottle of liquor and one bottle of wine. Why do you ask?
Drink some liquor with me, Clegg. I'm drinking liquor too. I'm drinking
Yes,
vodka.
join us, my Negro brethren.
Please,
All right.
Clegg.
I'm not
Sure,
drinking
I'll
because
drink
I
something.
can't because I'm in the hospital and my colon has all been torn apart by my drinking
Wait,
addiction.
can you drink it later though? Like
No,
when they fix the shit?
no, like
Oh,
it's what caused the problem in the first place. Even if they told me
you
I
never
could,
really drank though.
Well, they don't know what caused the problem, to be honest with you. They blame spicy food and alcohol. But
What? But oh, I'm so happy I hate spicy food then.
Oh, brother.
and now they're blaming energy drinks as well. So like they told me to stop drinking
Oh
Monster.
no! Wait, is that like backed by scientific fact or just what they're saying?
Because I
It's
started
just what they're
shitting blood
saying.
again when I started drinking Monster again, and they're like, "Oh, well, it's probably the Monster," and I was like, "Okay, fine."
Okay.
And
That's
they said it's probably
pretty
not
crazy.
really blood; it's just the toxins in the Monster that comes out red. But the fact that it's
Oh.
bypassing my colon and coming and it's being excreted, bypassing my stomach and being excreted out through my colon again.
Yeah, that sounds like they're probably right on that. Yeah.
But
Huh.
like you gotta do a double shot first, and then you pour a double shot with some mixer and start drinking it. Cause you gotta get drunk.
Get crunked,
I
get
don't know
in
if I'll
hot
get drunk, but
burger.
I've poured myself a drink over here. So
A single shot, double shot. Well, how's it going?
It's probably whiskey on the rocks. Let's be honest here. Like I've seen Clegg's family dynamic; they're very classy.
That you
it's it's a it's a daiquiri.
Yeah, see, it's even
daiquiri.
fancier than I thought it was.
Bro,
All
Clegg,
right.
how do you
Well,
have money for a daiquiri? That's so
Cause
expensive.
his family's rich and then wastes it all on his older brother or younger brother.
No, Cody is older than him, if I remember right.
I
Is
thought Cody
he?
was his younger brother.
Wait, how do you
have
know about his brother?
Because I used to have him on Facebook until I was trying to prove a point to fuck the police and
Me and Sarah only know about Cody because we fucking got all of Clegg's info. We got his grandma, we got his fucking mom, his dad,
no, his
everything.
mom and dad take him out to dinner literally like twice a week, or at least they
Do
used
you
to.
know his mom's name though?
No, but I used to know his dad's name. I forgot the name of his dad because I didn't
Do
add
you
his
know his
dad.
grandma's name?
No, but
Oh
I've
my
seen,
God! Please stop. My grandmother is not even alive anymore, bro.
Wait,
but I've
Clegg, do you
seen.
remember when me and Sarah said we would ruffle stomp your grandma or granddad and they died the next day?
God, why? Oh my God, you guys suck so much. Yeah, that was fucking
We
terrible of you.
didn't know that would happen, to be fair to us. We didn't know.
God, that was awful.
But my point is I see lots. I've used to see lots of pictures of both Clegg and Cody, and I watched Clegg physically de-age over the years. I was friends with him for years, and I watched him look younger and younger with each passing year, almost like he was on estrogen or some shit like that, because he also got more full lips. He looks way more feminine than he used to look, and I don't know how it happened, other than maybe he's right, and Nintendo is like transmitting chemicals through the Switch to make him gay.
Not gay though. God.
I mean,
All
you
right.
you used to make jokes at least that's what they were doing. You're, I mean, the last time I played with you in a match when you put out your cat girl, you're like, oh god, Pokemon's turning me gay.
Yeah, that's just a joke though. That's just a joke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you do look a lot more feminine, so like I had to assume something was happening. Maybe you just got healthier with less stress and you're just naturally a feminine looking male.
That's correct. That's exactly right. I just uh
You also stopped being bald somehow? Did you get like one of those like balding creams or something, or did it just the lack of stress?
basically just the lack of stress. I stopped pushing myself harder than I should have, and things just started getting better.
Okay, but like I said, I watched him get younger. So if he says he doesn't know his own age anymore, I understand because I don't know how old he is anymore either. Because when I first met him, he looked like a 35-year-old, and now he looks 27.
Yeah, if you take good care of yourself, you can really work some wonders.
Or as Clegg would say, that he looks to be in his early 20s now, and you look like an old fart because you're American, and I hate you because you're American. Even though Clegg is also American, and so is Sarah, and I don't hate them, but I hate you for being a schizo American. And how did you get your hands on land? Sometimes I think
Hey,
that
that wasn't me. That was like vocaf, dude.
no, that was fuck the police. Sometimes I think his
Okay.
biggest problem with me is that he's jealous of something. I mean, I think he's jealous of my like what I think he's jealous of what most guys are jealous of, that I don't need to work a job and I can free to pursue my dreams on government funding. Hello? Hmm.
What hey?
But yeah, like people really hate that I get disability for being schizophrenic. And like they like to use my diagnosis as a weapon after that. And I don't have any friends because of my diagnosis, but I really honestly feel it's about my government assistance and not really about my diagnosis. I feel like that's the reason for all the hate that I receive. Oh, well, no, I'm not that much of an asshole. Kiana already proved that. I'm just, I don't act my age either. I'm really immature. And it's not an act. I really am just that immature.
Hello. Can you
Hey,
still hear me?
fine.
Hello.
I can
Yes,
hear
we
you now.
can.
Okay. I think I was cutting out.
Oh, okay.
So where were we? We were talking. Oh yeah, the government assistance thing. Yeah. People have this screwed up mentality in America that like if you've needed help with anything ever and you weren't able to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, then you're just like a monster, and it's ridiculous because nobody can like live completely self-sufficiently. That's not at all possible. Like you need help from other people, and that's all there is to it. There's no other way to survive. You have
Like
to
it
have
takes a village to raise a child, is what you're saying.
precisely. Yeah, cannot just leave people on their own and expect them to somehow survive. Like it just doesn't work that
See,
way.
I don't know what this gem is at all. It is very pretty and sparkly and also very clearly not just cut glass. I don't know what it is. It might be plastic. It feels like plastic, but it also like is way too sparkly to just be a piece of plastic. I don't want to think it's a diamond because I got it for free. And who the fuck would go out of their way to fuck with me that badly to tell a tell the insane asylum that she was my girlfriend, have them believe me based on the fact that she not believe her based on the fact that she was hot. And why would a hot girl want to sleep with a random crazy guy anyway? And like I really should have just turned the light on in the bathroom. But like it's already crazy enough that she would go out of her way to like have sex with a random crazy guy, but to also give him a diamond necklace is just insane to me. It has to be
Uh,
somebody that I used to know or something. It has to be somebody that like knows me, or that, or God's real. Take your pick. Most of my atheist friends just think I was taken advantage of in the insane asylum, but you know, God might be real.
yeah, I think atheism is pretty absurd. Like even if you don't believe in any specific god, like there is no way that the highest power is just
The
fucking
only
random
God to believe in
computers.
is the Christian God. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 3 times.
No, it's very clearly the Greek primordial entity known as chaos, because it makes the most sense with the Big Bang Theory.
I don't know. Who knows if even the Big Bang Theory is correct because nobody can see that far back in the past.
Well, I
So I
mean,
mean,
they kind of can. The radiation is still there. Like like there's evidence for it being like that. But like again, you well, actually, they've also proven they have proven God exists with quantum mechanics, while at the same time proving that the Big Bang exists with quantum mechanics. So a lot of Christians like to say that God was born when the Big Bang happened, and God caused His own creation, even though something can't come out of nothing, you know. But like God existing was the Big Bang. I hear that a lot because of modern science and stuff like that. But mostly because quantum physics supports
Let me
both
ask my friend
claims.
who's Chris. Oh, wait, he's probably not online right now. Never mind. Should say.
But like, have you guys heard of the God particle?
No.
It is a
it's the God
particle.
particle.
It's a particle that only exists as long as you're observing it, but it also exists everywhere that you try to look at it. It is the entire universe all at once, while at the same time is the only one particle, but it exists in every place in the universe as long as you're looking for it.
Really?
Yep. And they claim it's God. That one particle is God, and it's used to both support the Big Bang and God because it's the same size that the universe was before the Big Bang, but it also exists everywhere all at once.
Fascinating.
Like it's impossible to not constantly being flowing through the God particle all at the same time. But like lots of people argue that God is the universe, and the God particle is very much the universe because it's everywhere and nowhere at the same time, which is how they get
Wow.
quantum computers to work. And I don't. They have greatly reduced the size of quantum computers since they started making them. But again, you still need to be super rich to get a quantum computer. Even
See, I worry about what they must be doing with quantum computers because when you need that much money to operate one, it almost just can't be anything
Well,
good.
it's because you have to keep in order for them to function, you have to keep them at minus 285 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, you have to keep them cold as hell, which is not good for the environment. Which, yeah.
Yeah. Eh, yeah.
So yeah, and I feel like what are they doing with it? Mining Bitcoin or some bullshit like that? Like,
Well, NASA has one and Google has one, but the first one was built for NASA by Google. And then after Google got proof of concept, Google built a smaller one to run Google.
oh my Christ. Ugh.
So the only ones and I know Elon Musk has one. Um,
Oh no, that's
I think
terrible.
I think the Amazon guy also has one, and Bill Gates has several.
God. Ugh. See, here's my theory on that kind of shit. I think they're actually creating gods with those things. Like literally.
Creating
Scary to
gods.
think about. Yeah.
Well,
I
I
think
mean,
that they are
so Bill Gates
actually
is trying to
creating.
use them to because like Bill Gates bought the rights for the holodeck years ago, and what he's using them for is he's trying to recreate a Star Trek style holodeck, and he's using quantum computers to try to do that. He hasn't quite got there yet, or so he claims, but he already has the patent, and he had the patent back in 2007.
Jesus. Wow. That blows my mind.
Nah, I feel sick in the head. This guy was talking to 12-year-olds.
Who,
I
Coco?
feel. Yes.
Okay.
I thought maybe 16. I thought maybe he had a case to make. 12 years old, bro. Nah, I feel sick in the head.
That explains why Rickshaw
Dude,
was so apprehensive of me going to the gym at 30, because there's young girls at the gym, and if you're going to the gym, you're attracted. You're doing activities that are attract young girls, meaning you are attracted to young girls, meaning you're a pedophile because you're at the gym. Because that's what young girls do, and that's where young girls hang out. Young girls
do
being
young girls even
18 to
hang
20
out at
year
the gym
olds.
that much?
I mean,
don't feel like I don't feel like they even
Pap-
hang out there that
Pappy
much,
has
probably.
gym rat as one of her tags on Tinder, so
Ew. How do you know what her Tinder profile is or whatever?
she sent me a link the other day.
Oh, so you do still talk. Okay.
Yeah. She, like fuck the
I
police,
thought
she
she
never stops talking to me. She just stopped talking to me with the rest of you around.
Jeez, huh. Okay. I thought she just like decided one day that she was just too cool for you and decided to hit
No,
you.
she just only talks to me when she's single, and she's single again.
Huh.
Shut up, DX. I know what you're thinking. Just shut up.
What? What am I thinking?
Nothing. Red flags that I'm ignoring. Like I said, I'm just appreciating her being nice. She's fully back to the point where she was before you guys all found out that she talked to me in private, and she got super embarrassed and freaked out and decided she was too cool for me. She's back to the point where she's nice to me again, and I'm just ignoring all the red flags that makes you all think that she likes me, because like it ended horribly last time I tried to confront her about that kind of thing. And so I'm just gonna just sit back and chill and like be her virtual smoking buddy, and like, cause that's clearly all she wants is a friend. Like that's all she's ever wanted out of me. Like, and I kept my distance the whole time she was underage, and she was 20 before I even like confronted her about the possibility that she liked me. And like, you guys egging the whole thing on didn't help, but you know, like,
Oh, look, man, I 100% feel like she and you are just better as friends than anything else.
yeah,
So I feel like, yeah,
yeah,
that's the way to go.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I like I said, I'm just enjoying her being a good friend again instead of her being a shisty bitch who's trying to prove that she doesn't have feelings for me. It's that stage is finally over, and she's back to just being friends with me instead of being a shisty bitch. And like, I don't know why she only talks to me when she's single. She has said that before that her boyfriends have a problem with it, which is another red flag. But um, yeah, but like I was trying to say, she still goes to the gym, even though her primary way of losing weight is just not eating.
Sounds like me. Sounds like me.
I mean, it's better than Sarah's method of losing weight. Just do hardcore drugs instead of eating.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh,
And somehow, she still weighs more than me at the same height.
that's probably because of your medical issues.
Yeah, probably. I lost, well, when I was in the coma for 10 days, I lost like so much weight. I went from I lost 50 pounds when I was in the coma. And I keep on gaining and losing about 10 pounds every other week, every other month. So like, I'm still doing my regular flip flopping of going back and forth between 190 and 200, but now I'm going back and forth between 150 and 160.
150 and 160. Okay. Yeah, damn. Wow, that's pretty light. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope they can get you healed up soon so you can finally get out of there. It's been a while now.
Yeah, no, I know. But the doctors here say they want to continue to look after me as long as I have a colonostomy. So, or at least that's what they told me today, because of me reporting shitting blood, and the nurse looking at it and going, "Yeah, that looks like blood to me too." And they're like, "Well, we're gonna probably take care of you as long as it's still in there." But yeah. And I did some calling around with the surgeon, whatever, make sure that they got all the got all the testing that they did. And I know everything is being pushed back because I caught COVID, but
Wait, oh no.
yeah, but I'm pretty much over
Oh,
it now. I'm pretty much over it by now. They just haven't tested me negative yet, but the rest of the hall still has it. So, or at least they haven't done any
oh, that
testing yet.
fucking sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Uh, so I suppose that is COVID. Do you feel like COVID might be resurging then? Like it's pretty
No,
serious again?
it's a different strain. They've explained to me that it's a different strain, and like COVID's always existed, and the one that made the big deal was the actually only dangerous one, but people are still freaking out over all the strains now because there was one really dangerous one, and it pretty much is just the flu.
Oh,
It's just a
okay.
different version of the flu.
Yeah, that was what I always thought. Huh.
It's a
Mate,
different virus
nigga,
So,
that causes all the same
fuck,
symptoms.
nigga, that's a shit I don't like. A snitch, nigga, that's a shit I don't like.
So you're still talking to Rixor then instead of paying attention to our conversation?
Well, no, I was going to fucking get some water, but I'm also talking to Rick, so it's in on only. But yeah, what were you guys saying?
Oh, we were just talking about COVID and how it's basically just the flu by this point.
Oh yeah, I did hear that, but my brain didn't register it. But yeah, I think like, are you guys vaccinated? Important.
I am vaccinated, but I also just recently caught it.
Flag, what about you?
I'm I'm vaccinated.
Nah, I feel
Not
bad for you guys. Why would you take it? Especially now Charlie can even see it's not a vaccine, bro. It's like a
well,
poison,
no.
The reason
experimental
I hey,
poison.
the reason I took
You
it
didn't.
is because the anime convention that I went to wouldn't let me attend unless I took. I literally took it
EX
for an anime
Coon, you
convention.
didn't let me finish. Let me finish. What I was going to say is I got vaccinated in I think 2020, but I don't intend to take any further vaccinations. You didn't let me finish there.
Yeah, I don't intend to take any further vaccinations either because I'm no longer going to that anime convention because I am moving to Arkansas, who probably doesn't have the same restrictions on the vaccine because it's not Seattle.
Yeah. Yeah, the vaccine is I don't feel like it's likely to be very useful. I don't think it's worth just taking more and more stupid vaccines.
Base,
Um,
base.
because the thing is just going to
Evolving.
keep yeah, it's going to keep evolving. It's going to
It's
keep
like
having
the
new
flu
strains.
vaccine, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like the flu vaccine. It's like they're just going to
Viruses
keep
evolve
updating it.
very quickly.
So it's yeah, it's just dumb. There's no real reason to take it. wear a mask when you're in crowded public spaces and try to
I
keep
feel
your
like
hand
you don't
washing.
even have to though, because it's like the flu. What's the purpose? Who cares?
Like,
You're gonna get it. You're 30 years old. You're gonna fucking live it, Clegg.
Oh, what was your saying?
I was saying that the CRISPR method, it was basically piggybacking on a virus's ability to evolve quickly, and that's how they edit our genes, is because viruses edit our genes as well. And then when they observe that in viruses, they're like, I wonder if we can just do the same copy pasta the viruses do. And I was like, oh yep, look like that. We can do that. Now, what do we do with this incredibly dangerously effective technology?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
And then
know.
they
Let's
probably end
completely
up.
destabilize all our genetic engineering at once and say it's all obsolete because now we just got to study CRISPR because it's so much cleaner and effective than bombarding things with radiation and chemicals.
Clegg, also, Clegg, are you still identifying as a map?
Oh, of course I'm not. I'm just.
Why would he
I.
admit
You
that?
know what?
What's the
Oh,
what?
listen.
Why would you, Ian? I'm not like trying to bag on you or anything. I'm just wondering, what's the lowest you would go?
I'm just over relationships as a whole. Fuck it. I don't care. Leave me alone.
The lowest I would go is 18, but I'm told at my age that's
So
still
what if
immoral.
you got into a relationship? What's the lowest you would go, Clyde? Like, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just genuinely curious.
Like 20, I would say probably.
But what put you into this other mindset when you were younger, where you were going for lower? Why was it like that? I'm just like, I'm not
Because
trying
he
to
had.
get anything on you.
May I answer my opinion on this, Clegg? He was
What's your
conditioned.
opinion on this?
You conditioned yourself based off of your first relationship and that what your first crushes were, and you never really grew up and moved on past that stage until apparently recently.
Yeah, probably something like that.
You
Probably
were
something
you
like
were
that.
attracted to the girls that matched your maturity level, essentially.
Yeah, that's basically how it was, I would say. Yeah.
So he wasn't a map; he was a little, which are, different. Littles are a lot more accepted, but they're still. I still think being a little is kind of creepy.
It's kind of cringe. I am not gonna lie. That's kind of cringe. But anyway, I had a friend who was super into being a little, and that I tried contacting them recently, and apparently they just stopped talking to me on purpose. And I'm like, damn, you're a jerk. So anyway, that's that. I'm not gonna try to talk to them anymore.
I had a friend who considers every time she had sex with a guy while she was in her little state that it was statutory rape, and then she was continuing to hang out with them even though they were continuously having sex with her in her little state.
Oh, brother, what a hypocrite. Ugh.
And then at the same time she was trying to get me on OnlyFans because I'm apparently hotter than she is, and she makes $5,000 a month on OnlyFans. And I was like,
Oh boy. That's yeah, that's awful.
yeah.
Uh
Yeah, she's just an awful human being ever since she discovered feminism.
on feminism. Fucking bullshit.
Clegg, you gotta drink another drink. It's about that
All,
time.
Or at least finish the
all
one you
right,
got.
Clegg,
I'm not
come
gonna
on. Get drunk. Get drunk. Get drunk.
probably not gonna get drunk here, but we'll see what happens.
Please,
I've got a
Clegg.
I've got a fairly large glass of liquor here. I'm gonna take a drink, see what happens.
Take a big drink. Multiple drinks. Multiple sips. 4 sips, 4 big sips.
Oh, I want to actually enjoy the drink. I don't want to just chug it down.
How do you enjoy the drink? It's fucking disgusting.
Because he's got fancy liquor. It's
Because
different than yours.
I make actual good cocktails, bro.
What's in it?
It's got fresh lime juice. It's got black walnut bitters. It's got decent spiced rum. It's an actual well-made cocktail. I don't drink like
can you give me
bullshit,
money
dude.
so I can buy all that shit and try it? Smile.
No.
Did you just
What if I
say an
told you,
emoji?
Craig, next month on the 6th, I'll give you the money back. I just want to try this cocktail.
Did you just say an emoji? Did I hear you say?
Think about it, like, when have I ever done shit to you badly? Like, the last time I told you used to give me money so I can do something, I gave you the money back, no? Didn't I?
No, you're totally right. The problem is PayPal fees are complete bullshit. And
No,
if
there's
you
no fees
recall,
if you got friends and family. And you
no,
send it in USB.
I did that when I sent you money for McDonald's that one time, and they gave us like a stupid ass fucking fee that was ridiculous.
I will give
So,
you the fees back, Clegg. I just want to experience life as you do. I want to be like you, Clegg.
He wants to be high class society broad.
I'm not really high class
Clegg.
society anyway.
Pretty please,
I'm just a regular guy, honestly. Like I'm nothing special.
This is all I want in my life. I want to drink what you drink with all the shit that you drink
Yeah,
it
he
with.
wants to see what it's like to be white, even though he's white.
What do you mean he? Why?
Fine.
Like, I
Well,
never got this. What? Well, I'm not like mad, but why do you describe? Because what does it affect your life? Like, genuine question.
because like it's not that I refuse, it's that I'm incapable of viewing you as a woman.
Or is it because like I genuinely want answers? Because I'm not mad. I understand that it's
Like
my
I
fault,
just
right?
forget because like you were a man for so long, and like not only a man but a toxic masculinity man for so long in my
Yeah.
If I fix my voice, do you think that would change?
Uh,
I just
well,
want
that's not what
answers.
changed it for Sarah. Like Sarah legitimately started acting and talking more like a woman after estrogen
I
dropped.
think I talk
Sarah
like a
even
woman.
thinks more like a woman now. So like,
I
not
think
only
I talk and think more like a woman, just not maybe to you.
well,
Because
that's
I don't
probably
know.
true.
It's like if you asked me to make a decision now, I could not make a decision. And is that not like a woman?
That's misogyny
Uh,
talking
Like
and
if
adds
you
to
told
my
me
problem.
if you told me DX or Ariana or Ava or whatever the fuck you want to call me.
Well, I mean, I had to condition myself to not call you baby because it sounds weird to other people. But I call you DX.
yeah.
But yeah, if you said any of the shit to me, I would not be able to make a decision. If you were like, yo, even if you were like, yo, should I give you money or not? Even though the obvious answer is yes, because why would I not want money? It's like, I would be like, I don't know, it's up to you. I don't want to make the decision for you. I hate making
Okay,
decisions.
I will make an effort into trying to use female pronouns with you, but like at the same time, the only other person that I use female pronouns on, I usually get the pronoun pass to use the original pronouns with transgender people that I knew before they transitioned. I usually get the pass. They don't give a shit about me not using their preferred
Well,
pronoun.
yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just asking because I'm curious, you know?
No,
It's like, I think Clegg could probably do it. Could you, Clegg?
Do what now?
What, use female pronouns for me exclusively?
I guess so.
and
See?
And if you read all of mine and Sarah conversation, Sarah likes it when I flip flop around with her pronouns.
Well, Sarah's maybe a bit different to me. I don't like it, but I don't mind it, you know?
I will try to make an effort into calling you female pronouns from now on.
You're a lot better than you used to be, but you used to be so fucking weird about it.
well, that's because like so much not a woman. Like it's
Well, I look like one, no.
I
Like, how can I improve?
I don't know.
Wait,
I
has
haven't seen a
Clay
picture of
even
you in a
seen
long
me
time. Like you
recently?
probably shouldn't send me a picture
I
right
do
now
not
because
think I've seen you recently. No, I don't think I have.
I will send just Clegg because Clegg will give genuine answers, I think.
okay.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
give you my
I mean,
honest
that's another
opinion.
thing.
Sure.
Like Sarah even looks more female now. Like he doesn't sound
okay,
like.
Clegg, there's a bunch. There's like 3. What do you think?
Let me have a look.
How can I be better? Because I don't view the criticism as a bad thing, because I think anyone that wants me to improve is good. Like, could you
Yeah.
tell,
Wow.
Clegg,
Um,
if you
not
just
bad. I
met
mean,
me?
your makeup is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you look pretty feminine. I think you do a good job of looking feminine. Yeah.
Do you think there's any improvement I could make? I don't mind if there is, because again, that's my fault. It's not yours.
No, honestly, I think you're doing fine.
So if I didn't talk and I walked into, let's say, Chipotle, you were still working there, these two would be like, man, if I ordered on like the fucking machines.
Like Renko doesn't care that I use male pronouns with her either. But Renko also divide.
I also, but I think it's a thing where, like, maybe for Sarah it's different, but at least for me, I don't mind. But it's like, you know,
You put so much hard work and effort into doing. See, that's probably another thing that makes it easier for Sarah is like she doesn't need to put effort in anymore. Like she doesn't need makeup to look feminine.
Yeah, Sarah does look pretty feminine these days. Yeah, that's true.
And like Sarah, whenever she sends me selfies of asking if she looks more feminine now, she's not wearing any makeup.
yeah, I am in some of the.
And like Renko, I don't know how
There's
to help her or
this
him or whatever
one
you want to call
flag.
it because Renko looks exactly the same that he used to look. It's just now he's got massive
But
tits.
I think
And
my
that's all
body does not
estrogen.
look that bad in this, Clegg, no? Does it look
What?
that bad? What's your opinion?
What's your question?
I sent you, bro. Look,
Oh, okay.
young.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me have a look. So what's your question about that video clip?
Does it look that feminine? What about my body, though?
Oh, I think it looks fairly feminine. Yeah.
Oh, base. Let's go.
I don't know. I think that I also think that Renko just rolls really good RNG because he's trying to look androgynous. He's not trying to be a male or a female. He's trying to be both at once because his end goal is to be a cybernetically enhanced person to look like an angel, and he knows that angels are androgynous. So he's trying for the androgynous look more than the female look. So his face or her face, he still has a man face, but again, he's got massive tits now and that's not surgery. He didn't get breast implants. He just did a lot of estrogen.
Uh huh.
Which I mean, I guess it just means that his girl genes are massive tit girl genes.
I guess so. Yeah.
What?
You want that? Well, just you know what you do. Your family makes lots of money, right? Just order estrogen pills from America, and you won't have to wait for your government to prescribe them to you.
I, due to some of the side effects of taking estrogen, I wouldn't really recommend doing it
Well, I mean,
because
women take it as a beauty aid all the time, and he really wants to do estrogen. So like, and he's on a waiting list to have it be injected in him anyway. Like, you might as well start taking the estrogen pills from America.
uh, well, here's the thing with the UK, they always put people on long waiting lists, and usually what just actually ends up happening is you're just on the list forever and you don't ever actually get what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling him just like fucking go to Walmart's website and go to their pharmacy section and it's like a bottle of estrogen pills, please. I need the beauty aid.
But
True, it is a
how
really
are you
good
going to get
aid.
it? How are you going to get it shipped internationally?
What were you saying?
I was saying go to Walmart, go to American Walmart and order a bottle of estrogen pills shipped internationally.
Is that actually a thing that people can do?
I don't know, but I think he should try, or
You
she should
can't
I
try.
kind of
receive it.
think that I kind of think that that's probably not actually a thing you can do.
Yeah, I know. He says he can't buy them over the counter in his country, but you can buy them over the counter here. So like,
I don't think they will ever give you it. Like,
I don't know about that. I kind of don't think that's likely that it's over the counter.
I mean, I see them at Fred Meyer in Washington, at least.
I think it's just because it's Washington. I don't think that's going to apply generally in America.
Well, to be fair, Washington also sells CBD oil at Fred Meyer
Well, there you go. Yeah.
over the
It
counter.
seems like, yeah, it seems as though Washington most likely is just much more lax in their regulation on substances.
Yes, they are. That is very true. They're not as lax as Oregon is. Oregon, it like prides themselves on being more lax than Washington. You can buy commercial mushrooms. You can go to a store to buy psychedelic mushrooms in Oregon over the counter.
My goodness, that is crazy.
Mike tried acid once and it was terrible for him, he said. I
No, no,
think.
no, it was not acid. It was a magic mushroom.
Oh, I
Oh,
I love magic mushrooms. They make me more magical. It's a warm, fuzzy
That
feeling.
shit made me freak out hard. I actually tried to kill myself. So I'm not fucking with
I
that again.
I assisted a Seahawks game when I was on magic mushrooms. I was trying to make a coin spin indefinitely, and I was getting longer and longer results every time I spun the coin. And my friend that was doing mushrooms with me was like, "You want to prove your magic? Make the Seahawks win," because they were down by 12 points, and then they scored three touchdowns in 30 seconds. And he's like, "Well, I still don't believe your magic, but just in case you are, I'm spending the winnings on marijuana and smoking it with you."
That's great. That's great. Oh my god. Amazing.
So that's my experience with magic mushrooms. But after about a month, because I had a 20-pound bag of them, after about a month of magic mushrooms, I was just like, no, man, I can't deal with this anymore. Somebody needs to help me finish these off. And
I could have helped you, bro. Why didn't you find me out, you ass?
well, my
I,
old friend Cameron took them with me, and we spent the night talking to different gods together.
Jesus.
Because
Craig, why don't
even
you
he
come to
could
the
hear the voice
UK?
of God in his head with that
Wait,
many mushrooms.
Craig,
Yeah?
would you ever come to the UK?
Maybe. If I can one day figure out a way to get a passport and all that crap.
Uh, so other than getting drunk, where the fuck is Sarah? Sarah done having a panic attack?
She's having a panic attack.
What?
Sarah hasn't been doing drugs, has she?
She got really drunk and then she watched a few of my smoking videos to get high with me without me actually being there, and then she started having a freak out because she was crossfaded and was babbling incomprehensibly, and then just left chat.
Oh my goodness. That ain't good. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
All right. So, hate to be a
Yes.
plug, but you want to buy my book yet?
How much is your book?
It's uh, it's $20 plus shipping and handling, but it gives me $10, and then you actually have something of physical, that you actually have a
Well,
physical thing.
on the 6th, maybe.
Okay.
I would do it now if there was like an ebook version for $20 plus shipping and handling. That's probably like $30.
It's
Right
27.
now, yeah, exactly. Right now, I gotta wait.
If you buy two copies, it is still only $7 shipping and handling. Renko found
But
that out
yeah,
when she bought a copy for herself and her girlfriend. And
Okay, I'm back.
which is surprising because like customs still won't give her the books. They're still caught up in customs because apparently my 18 plus religious violence work is too graphic for her to have, because they're still scanning the book, making sure that it's not too violent for Amsterdam. Or
Someone from Amsterdam organized or bought a copy of your book. Is that what I'm gathering?
they bought both a copy for me and their girlfriend. Not me, sorry. I bought a copy for both them and their girlfriend, because they said me when they wrote the text, but basically, so far I've only been selling them to people that I know personally or knew tangentially. My brother's girlfriend also, my brother's ex-girlfriend also bought a copy of the book.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
But yeah, Quincy thinks that I'm probably only going to sell about 10 copies, and that's all I should really expect out of it. But I'd be happy if I sold 10 copies, because that would be a total of $100 profit.
sounds to me like you've probably already sold more than 10 copies
No, I've only sold 5. It's only $50.
of 5
But like
copies. Okay.
I've both made I have both made $50 myself, but I also made the publishing company $50 because they take 50% of the book sales.
Wait, do the books cost $100 a pop?
No, they cost $20.
If the
I've
book
sold
costs,
I've sold 5 copies of a $20 book, so $100 total has been spent on my book. But
got it. Okay.
it's filled with plenty of ways of for women to know how to rape a man, because I share all the methods that have been used on me, and so
Oh no.
that might be a
Damn.
problem for the customs as well. The most
Yeah.
violating of all of them is when a girl injected muscle relaxers into my. I gave her permission because she was freaking out because I was dating her at the time, and she was freaking out about how many of my ex girlfriends have raped me in my sleep. And I was like, well, fine, don't fucking get all violent and threaten to kill them. Just do it yourself, and you'll feel better. And so she fucking gets
Oh my
muscle
god, bro.
relaxers to make sure I don't fight back, and then injects them directly into my ass, and then like 5 minutes later, I'm hard because that's what happens when a dick is relaxed.
That doesn't sound right. It's I. How does that work?
Because when it gets hard when there's blood flowing through it. That's how Viagra works too. It's a muscle relaxer. And like the only reason I didn't finish, and the only reason she didn't finish, is because her brother, because she was doing it in the living room at somebody's party, and her brother fucking walks in and just rips her off my dick, and like and but I can't like go out there and defend her either because my legs don't fucking work, my arms barely work, I can barely breathe because my lungs are working properly because of however high of a dose that she gave me. I don't know, it was muscle relaxers in needle form. I don't know what she gave me.
That sounds horrifying.
It was a little horrifying.
Hmm.
But it is still not the scariest thing that I've ever experienced. I guess mortified was the best word to describe it when Becky came to me all excited because, and also depressed because she had successfully convinced her father to kill himself, and while she was in her little state, as you would call it, she was lamenting over the fact that she wanted to toy with his emotions a bit longer, but he just did it the first night of torment. He just offed himself after the first night of torment, and she hadn't even officially told him to kill himself yet. He just did it after the first night of her talking about mine and her sex life.
Was, oh shit, bro. Was
Yeah,
Becky the one whose dad like had sex with her when she was really young?
yeah,
Right, that story. My God. Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
She
so like, yeah.
And the worst part is she told me the reason she did it is because that's what demons are supposed to do when they propose. If the female is supposed to kill her father and present it to the male as an offering to prove she loves him above all else.
Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, yikes. That is scary stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it just made me think, well, what are you gonna do when you like somebody? It made me think, what are you gonna do when you like somebody better than me? You're just gonna kill me to and present my fucking corpse to him? I didn't say
Oh,
that
yeah,
because I was
wow.
absolutely terrified of the woman, but that was my first thought.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Jeez, how do you end up meeting like such messed up chicks? It's really uncanny. It's like, wow, you
4chan. That's
you have
why
just the
I have not had a date since Becky. I met Bonnie at a anime convention, and she wasn't even as messed up as Becky, but she was still also an avid poster of 4chan, and I still didn't go on any dates with her. She just cheated on me a lot with her ex-boyfriend while I was cheating on her with her ex-boyfriend's girlfriend.
Jesus.
And and I tried to like break up with her, and that's when she started fucking gaslighting me. She fucking begged me to give her a second chance, and I agreed to it. And then she started telling everybody that we had never met before. She doesn't know me. She's intimidated by me, and I'm stalking her, and that's the only reason I know anything about her. And somehow they all believed
Oh,
her over me, which I
of
mean,
course. Of course.
yeah. And again, I'm still more terrified of Becky because like what Bonnie did was just plain desperate and transparent and fucking disgusting. Like, but again, Becky only took advantage of me in my sleep because Adrienne did, and she wanted to prove to herself that Adrienne was real and that what she did was possible. And then when I finally caught her doing it, I woke up to it and I was like, Becky, what the fuck are you doing? And her response was 3.5 weeks. I'm like, what? And she's like, that's how long I've been doing this before you woke up to it. 3.5 weeks. And I was like,
Oh Jesus, that must have been awful to find out. Oh shit.
no. I was like, well, I guess I should be used to this by now. By this point, she's like, "Well, good. Are you gonna let me finish?" And I was like, "Might as well. I'm awake now." And so we finished having sex, and then she went in to get a cup of coffee, and I smoked a bowl.
I see. Okay.
Because like Becky basically normalized that women are going to rape me if they're in a relationship with me, purely because if they find out any part of mine and Adrienne's relationship, they are going to find out about how it ended because nobody understands why I broke up with her until I tell them that she raped me.
Oh God.
And so, like, and then when a girl that's with me is in a relationship, finds out what Adrienne did and how she did it, she instantly wants to do it herself, which is what happened with
No,
me and Bonnie.
seriously?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
just to
And that
see
is
if it's
not what
even.
you're supposed to think. If you hear something like that, you're not supposed to think, "Ooh, I want to try that." You're supposed to think, "Oh man, that's not
No,
good." What
they
the
don't.
fuck?
They think, is that even possible? And then they want to test it out.
Jeez, that is so crazy. Wow. Ugh. Yeah, man. See, that's the reason I don't fuck with relationships. I don't want to
Yeah,
run
no, that's
into
what Quincy
crazy
says when
bitches
I
like that.
talk about my relationships with him. He very much is like, yeah, no, and that's why I don't fuck with. Those are his exact words.
Yep. Yep.
But like, I swear that most girls aren't like the girls that I meet. Like I said, I had a bad habit of meeting girls off of 4chan, and like I don't post on 4chan anymore, and I've been single ever since I stopped posting on 4chan. So like, and again, I don't count Kiana. Like her
So,
boss may have.
so you got so you got all of the dates you've ever had basically on 4chan. Oh shit.
Yes. But
Yeah.
literally, I was meeting
Wowee.
girls on 4chan, and that's the reason my love life is the way it is.
Okay. Yeah. Don't don't try to find love on 4chan. There you go.
Well, I didn't. Becky stalked me for years while I was posting on 4chan, especially after finding out that I was
Oh.
Washingtonian. like her.
Damn, wow.
Like
Hmm.
there's, but you know, I was young and dumb, and I wanted to fill her with cum,
Okay, so
and it's
um, on,
she wasn't even
on a
that.
lighter note,
On a lighter note,
if you have one more thing to say, go ahead and say it. Then I want to
well, I was gonna
change the
say
subject because I have something I want to talk
she
about.
she was kind of a major butterface. She had a excellent body, but her face looked like a man.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
Yeah. Go on. On a
All
lighter
right.
note,
So, yeah, on a lighter note, I do want to talk video games.
yes.
Because I am thinking, like, it's pretty obvious Nintendo really wants to push the Switch for at least one more year in 2024 because they have all these really good things coming out for the Switch in 2024. But
Did you see the Diamond and Pearl remake that they're trying to get pushed? Like they're trying to get approval to make a Diamond and Pearl remaster or remake for the PlayStation 5.
what? Tell me about that. That's insane.
It's gonna be an open world like Scarlet and Violet. Only you can use dive, you can use fly. It'll have all the Pokemon. They've already gotten some of the testing done on, like some of like, it's already in the alpha stage. But the problem is it will not fit on the Switch, and they're basically advertising it to the fan base, trying to say, would you buy a Pokemon on the PlayStation?
No, this confirms the theory I had. Oh, shit. And this is Game Freak themselves, you're saying, right? This is Game Freak
I,
actually trying to.
I don't. It was. I'm not. I'm sorry. I haven't been on Facebook in a while. I don't remember exactly. It did have Game Freak in the title. They had Game Freak on. It wasn't Game Freak's Facebook page, but it was their advertisement. It wasn't. It did have Game Freak at the beginning of the thing, but it was a Pokemon fans page of some sort that I don't remember what it was. It might have been Shadow Legia. It might have been Pokemon fans TLCC. I, I don't know. I saw it a little while ago, but
Huh.
I've recently decided to take a break from Facebook because they want really badly for me and Kiana to be friends, and I don't know how to explain to them that that ship has sailed over a year ago.
Oh, bruh. No way. Something similar is happening with me. Like, yeah, they will actually recommend to you like friends that like yeah, that something happened between you and like it's best if you don't really talk anymore. And yeah, I've gotten that too. I've gotten that with a couple people.
Well,
It's
right,
so
but
screwed up.
Facebook has like I have sent her friend requests and then canceled them. And then the very next day it'll start showing me her posts and asking me if I know her to send her a friend request again. I'm like, why why are you
Oh
doing this
god,
to me?
yeah. Yeah, dude, it's almost like in some sort of emotional torture that Facebook is doing to us.
Yeah, no, I couldn't handle it anymore. Like, I'm trying to forget the fucking woman, and Facebook won't fucking let me.
Bruh, that is too awful. I hate Facebook. Ugh. Yeah, as you know, I deactivated my Facebook, in fact, but it continues to still mess with me somewhat even after that. Um, and you know, I kept it deactivated rather than deleting it entirely because I do still want to use Messenger to keep up with friends who, I talk to on Messenger.
Yeah.
But then what does Messenger do more recently? It fucking puts a goddamn AI in the group chat. I'm like, fuck you. Seriously, Meta AI? You're going to just shove this into my group chat? Like, god damn it.
Yeah.
Meta is so fucked up. Awful company.
Snapchat
Awful,
wants me to
awful
talk
company.
to an AI too.
Yeah, that my AI shit on Snapchat too. Yeah, so I just said, fuck it. I'm not logging into Snapchat anymore, and I fucking deleted Snapchat.
They just suggested a question to me to ask my AI. So do you do drugs or anything? So I'm gonna ask them that. I'm
So,
gonna ask a robot, do you, if it does drugs.
God, AI is such fucking cancer. If, I don't even know what to do about it. Like, even if they said, okay, AI is now illegal, it's still out there. You can't really get rid of it now. Ugh.
The response, even though it's the recommended question, was, nah, I'm all about that natural high. I get my kicks from good vibes and positive energy.
Yeah, so, right. Back to the video game topic, though. I want to hear what you think in terms of what's coming up with Nintendo.
I
Because,
haven't I haven't really looked
as
into
you
a lot of
know,
it.
my online is not really working for the most part. I couldn't even get on Mario Kart the other day.
Oh.
So I'm thinking from a consumer perspective, like if I'm gonna keep buying their games, like I'm gonna need them to fix their online or release a new system that can actually handle the games. Like this is completely stupid what they're doing. Like it's clear that they're intentionally hiding a lot of information from their customers, and it makes me think, like, are you working on a new system and you just don't want us to know about it yet, or are you just sort of jerking us around and expecting us to like buy all these
Well,
full price?
like I said, what I'm hearing about that is they're thinking about releasing products for the PlayStation. Not the Xbox though.
Still,
It said PC and PS4 or PS5. But I think they feel like they're gonna start losing money to Power World if they don't do stuff like that. Speaking of which, are you excited for Power World? Hello. Can we? Yeah. So you're both quiet. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I'm just fucking
Still talking to Ricktorf
so
about how much of a
fucking
pedophile Coco is.
so fucking drunk.
Oh, that's what's happening. You're crunked up on alcohol.
Oh,
okay, hang on for a second. What was the last thing I said that you actually heard? Because I got disconnected for a moment.
You were asking me. What it was is I was answering your question about what I think about they're gonna do for the next generation of Nintendo games, and I says what I've seen so far is they're trying to sell things to like release games on the PlayStation and PC, and my theory was they're trying to compete with Power World because Power World is on the PC, and that was one of the platforms that the remastered Diamond and Pearl was going to be on. But I think they should probably remaster Red and Green in that sense instead of, or just make a full, the entirety of the Pokemon world that they've made so far all in one game.
That's not a bad idea. That could be pretty cool. Um,
But so far,
but are you
it
sure?
looks like it's just them remastering Diamond and Pearl in a in
Are you
the Scarlet and
sure
Violet
that's
engine.
not just like a rumor though? Like just
I will look into it. I will Google it right now. Well, I can't find any evidence of it on Google, so it probably was just a rumor.
yeah, that's my guess.
It
Okay.
looked really well done for whatever it was.
Wouldn't surprise me if Game Freak did try to branch off into multi-platform.
Up
Because
my lead rope.
they don't seem to want to actually really play ball with Nintendo because they seem to, you can't like conveniently use Nintendo's online friend system to just invite somebody to a Pokemon game like you should be able to do. So it feels like they may be trying to branch away from Nintendo anyway. And it wouldn't surprise me if they decided, you know what, let's just make the next game multi-platform.
Yeah.
Um, but I
Well,
am just,
food really helped me see more clearly.
Food will help you with that.
yeah. So
No, I'm not so drunk, guys. How's your day going? How's your day going?
It's going all right.
I mean, all right, I guess.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about Pokemon and Game Freak and Nintendo and all this bullshit. What?
You know
Who
what?
cares?
You know what? Your
Who
mom is full of
cares?
shit. Oh yeah, I went there. I
You
said
know what do you guys even do anymore? What is your life? Why do you even do?
exist.
Why do you, what do you even do? Do you even have a PC anymore? You're in like a fucking bullshit fucking hospital.
I have a laptop, but
Do you
I
even
I
play Paladins and shit on it? And do you?
I do play Paladins on it sometimes. I finally got it to work.
Wait, how? You don't have Overwatch installed. We should play Overwatch or League of Legends. Like, do you even own a
Why
laptop anymore?
why should I play Overwatch? Paladins is better.
Because
still have
I'm good at Overwatch.
You're also
I
good at Paladins.
still have my laptop, but it's not it's it's really old at this point. It doesn't work very well.
Why don't you buy a new one, Clegg?
I'm considering that. I'm considering getting a new one, possibly for Christmas.
I'm so fucking ruined, bro. What is wrong with me?
Maybe you shouldn't drink it so much. Clegg, you need to make her feel better by drinking as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take another sip of my drink here. Why not?
What do you mean? Bro, I've drank
Like, she's
like
completely
half a
shit-faced.
bottle of vodka in the past. I don't know how long. You're taller than me. You weigh
I
more
can
than
check
me.
how long the stream has been going on. Let me do that.
Probably like fucking an hour, feels like.
What stream are you talking about?
The stream that is going on right now?
What do you mean, man? What stream are you talking about?
The stream that you're part of right now?
Oh, what the hell, dude?
What you
fuck?
didn't even
I've
say,
told you
man.
several times throughout this conversation that we're streaming.
What stream are you talking about?
The stream
you
that is
didn't.
going on right
I
now?
wasn't listening, so I don't know, but I don't think much of.
What do you mean, man? What stream are you
It's
talking
been
about?
going on for 2 hours. The stream up my
2
Negro
hours?
brethren.
That's so little time for the amount of time that I've drank this vodka, and I have like a quarter of a bottle of a liter left. I am fucking drinking way too fast. I need to slow it down, bro. Slow it down. Slow it down. Look, just like, who cares? Like, realistically, you're gonna live, you're gonna die. Who knows what will happen in this life? Who cares? Go along with whatever comes.
God fucking dang it, you guys. Ugh.
What do you mean, God damn it? He told me 7 times. Several times he told me.
Oh, this is so stupid. I don't want to be on stupid talk shows on YouTube or whatever.
It's not.
What, when you
Not
were
a talk.
on
Dude,
stupid
literally,
talk?
no one's watching. No one is
Exactly.
watching.
Like, no one cares.
It's
Realistically.
just my channel. Nobody gives a shit. It's basically
Only
like a,
Woodcup's
Okay.
friends give a shit.
But can you please delete the VOD then? Because I really don't want to
what's the
be
VOD?
on a fucking.
Here, I'll stop the stream. I didn't realize you had a problem with it because I